I expected Goosebumps to have books about mummies and werewolves and other monsters, but piano lessons? That was not on my list of scary monsters.
Argo Funk Book Review. Argo Funk Book Review.
Our narrator, Jerry, is a practical joker who likes to scare his parents. The family just moved to a new town. He finds a fancy piano in the attic. He hears someone playing it in the middle of the night, but when he goes to look, nobody's there. A piano that plays itself? I guess that's kind of scary. It'd be even scarier if the piano was playing Justin Bieber music. Jerry tries telling his parents about the ghost piano, but they don't believe him. The piano's moved downstairs, and Jerry gets a piano lesson from Dr. Shriek. Nice name. Dr. Shriek looks like Santa Claus without a beard. He constantly talks about how much he likes Jerry's hands, and he looks at them with a hungry expression. Again, Jerry hears the piano being played at night. The cat attacks him when he investigates. Bad kitty. That's a bad kitty. A cute girl at school named Kim Lee takes violin lessons. When she hears Jerry is working with Dr. Shriek, she panics and runs away for half the book. At the next lesson, Dr. Shriek makes a big deal of the fact that his fingers are alive. He orders Jerry to play faster and faster. Jerry is terrified when he can't stop. His hands are moving uncontrollably, like a writer who's had too much coffee. Luckily, it's a fake-out scare. Jerry was just dreaming. This is followed by the scariest scene of the book. For the third time, Jerry goes to see who's playing the piano at night. A lady ghost appears. She says this is her house. Her skin and her hair melt away, leaving only a gray skull with bulging eyeballs, and she screams at him for getting too close to her piano. Mom and Dad send Jerry to a psychologist, and there's a scare scene where the piano starts making abhorrent noise, like someone's pounding on it with both fists. I'll assume the ghost was having a temper tantrum. Jerry takes piano lessons at Dr. Shriek's school. Jerry gets lost in the many hallways, and he's cornered by a giant mechanical monster. Dr. Shriek grins evilly, before explaining it's just a robot. It sweeps floors. This book was written in 1993, so it's kind of funny to see what people thought robot sweepers would look like in the future. Today, we know they look more like paper plates. Shriek makes more weird comments about Jerry's hands. Jerry meets the janitor, Mr. Toggle. Toggle made a bunch of robotic machines, and he's got video monitors. It's neat, but Jerry hears a faint voice calling for help from a locked cabinet. Mr. Toggle dismisses it as damaged equipment. Kim Lee returns to tell Jerry the rumors about monsters in the school and disappearing students there. The piano ghost confirms these rumors. She holds up her arms to show the school stole her hands. Jerry is so scared, he screams and passes out. Hopefully none of the readers screamed and passed out at this part. It would make for an awkward time at the library. Jerry says he's going to stop taking piano lessons. His parents are okay with this. Dr. Shriek is furious. He refuses to let Jerry's beautiful hands get away. He grabs at Jerry, who tries to run away. Jerry finds himself in a recital hall, where dozens of pianos are being played by floating hands. Jerry's horrified, and he gets captured by Dr. Shriek. Mr. Toggle arrives. He explains Dr. Shriek is a robot. The floating hands are also mechanical. Toggle says mechanical hands are too difficult to build, which is a little weird. He can build a robot so lifelike it fools everyone, but he can't handle making opposable thumbs? Since Toggle can't make mechanical hands, he's going to steal Jerry's hands! The piano ghost comes to save Jerry. She awakens the ghosts of all the hands in the building. They carry Mr. Toggle away. Jerry decides he's going to play baseball instead. The end. Post-book follow-up. I thought the ending was weird. It's supposed to be a joke because you use your hands in baseball, but baseball jokes still strike me as a weird follow-up to Jerry's teacher being murdered by ghosts. I like Jerry's parents and his cat in this book. Most of the animals and parents in this series are fairly interchangeable, but Jerry's parents stood out as extra good. Jerry himself is a typical narrator, though. You would not be able to tell if he was swapped with one of the other easily scared prankster narrators, like the ones from book 6, 8, or 15. I found this book to be pretty creative and unique, probably because I've never heard of the movie it's inspired by. Ghost stories are nothing new, but ghost hands and evil pianos? Yeah, that's different. I wouldn't be surprised if R.L. Stine wrote this or one of his other books on a dare. Like his wife said, I bet $50 you can't make piano lessons scary. And he responded by saying, I will take that bet. Piano lessons can be murder. And then they went to a very awkward piano recital together. I only have two complaints. Kim Lee should have appeared more often because she was interesting. I believe there are three scenes in the second half of the book where the piano makes odd noises. Since we know for sure there's a piano ghost at that point of the book, the scares don't have as big of an effect as they could have had. I would have moved those scenes up earlier, or I would have replaced them with Kim Lee chapters. I give Goosebumps number 13 piano lessons can be murder. 8 disembodied hands out of 10.